So hi everyone, Windash DevLog number 4. I'm Starck, Pierre-Benjamin, the current game designer for WeAreBots, and today I'm with
Adrien Ufferte. I am the CEO and lead developer of WeAreBots.
Yes, today in part 1 we will discuss about map building.
And in part 2 we will discuss about some visual effects.
I think that's it for the intro. Let's move on to part 1.
Let's go.
Part 1, map building. When you build a map, the first thing you want to do is you want to tell a story throughout your level design. You want everything to emulate life. Well, not real life, because we're talking about a goblin and floating islands, so it can be real life, but it has to be life. It has to be alive. It has to be realistic. Let's take an example. We have this huge stream of wine coming from the north to the south of the map. That's what we imagine for the life of the map, the background. Mm-hmm. And the goblin, to use that, they build this wine generator at the top of the map, and they build the first wine turbine at the very bottom of the map. Since they used to be allies, they used to both use these wine turbines, and now they are at war. So they build the wine turbines on the side, on the same models as the one on the bottom, and it feels alive, it feels real, because we imagine this story, we imagine something we can tell through the assets and through the way we dispose them on the map. Let's take an example regarding the railroads. We have all the railroads on the map. That's not just to fill the map with assets. That's because we wanted something to take the minerals from the site to the base. So we imagine railroad, that's fairly easy, and we will have also some wagons to bring the minerals. Talk about the base.
Talking about the base, as you can see, there is a huge machine in the middle. It's designed to redirect the stream of wind towards the balloon of the dirigible. When your balloon is completely inflated, it's because your team has won the game if you are the first one. There is also some assets that are here just to put some life inside the camp, like a place to eat, a place to sleep, a place to refine the minerals, etc.
Mm-hmm. And that's also important, because we have those key concepts that you want to follow throughout the design of the map, like those two clans are at war, they are mining minerals, and they want to sell it. So we have all those minerals around the map. We will also have some effect on the terrain that means, well, two goblin clans are fighting for this island. And building a map is all about this, telling a story. You want to tell a story without words, only with images. And this is all about map building.
So, part 2, special effects. We have new effects on the map, and the main one is the cloud surrounding the map. So it's done in two parts. There is a main generic part which surrounds the map, the world map, and it's here only to represent the height of the floating island. And in a second part, for the same effect, we have the much smaller clouds, which are here to bring more details to the areas which are much closer from the in-game camera. Another effect we added is a little rain of rocks and sand coming from the roof of the mines, and it should make the player feel like the mines are about to collapse.
Yeah, goblin construction, ready
exactly.
to fall apart. Talking about the camp, we also have a special effect for the fire, so it looks like the fire is burning actually. And anyone who says fire says cooking, so we have also a cooking pot and some smokes coming from the cooking pot saying, hey, something is cooking in there. We have one special effect for the gameplay that we made this week. It's when you leave the spawn, you have some sparks coming from your feet. It shows that you have a higher speed leaving the spawn, and you have an immunity from the wind blast. It disappears when the buff disappears.
Yeah. The final effect I want to talk about is the effect that we don't have yet, but we'll have next week. It's when you pick up a wind orb, or when an enemy pick up one.
Yeah, a very important feedback. So since it's for next week, let's talk about it in next week.
Let's go.
Talking about next week, we will finish the map and finish to emulate the life.
Yes, and to do so, we will add some sounds.
We will also test the game, because it's close to being finished, and we want everything to be balanced out.
Exactly.
I think that's it for this week. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.